Welcome to the Morning Report, a production of fightbackmedia.com, the #1 source of urban conservative information in America.
Well, good morning and welcome to the Morning Report. My name is Willie Lawson. The Morning Report is a production of fightbackmedia.com, 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 and fightbackmediatv.com. It is the week of Thanksgiving, and I think that the Trump administration and America at large, at least Americans who care about America at large, have something to be thankful for. The American people reelected Donald Trump in an overwhelming mandate to make America great again. Yesterday's decision by the Department of Justice ends the unconstitutional federal case against President Trump and is a major victory for the rule of law. It's absolutely amazing that, of course, Jack Smith, who has absolutely no business bringing these charges and being in this position, is winding down both federal criminal cases he brought against President Trump. Smith on Monday, filed a motion to dismiss the election interference case against Trump in the U.S. District Court of the District of Columbia, making a major victory for, of course, Donald Trump. Here's what he said. He said, after careful consideration, the department has determined that the OLC's prior opinion concerning the Constitution's prohibition on federal indictment and prosecution of a sitting president apply to this situation, and that as a result of this prosecution must be dismissed before the defendant is inaugurated. Moreover, Smith then filed a motion in the United States Courts of Appeals for the 11th Circuit to dismiss the appeals in the documents case, which will leave in place the district court's order dismissing the indictment without prejudice. As to him, Smith cites the reasoning laid out in his motion to dismiss the election interference case, and here's that is. Now this has a lot of numbers in it. You might want to write them down so you can research them later. Well, the reasons set forth in the United States versus Trump, number 23-CR-57, ECF number 281, DDC, filed November 25th, 2024, moving to dismiss criminal prosecution as to the defendant in the United States District Court of the District of Columbia. The United States of America moves pursuant to Federal Rule of Appellate Procedure 42 and 11th Circuit Rule 42-1 to dismiss the appeal in the case as to the defendant Trump. If you put these, a lot, I know. If you put these things together, the move marks the end of the federal prosecution against the president-elect, leaving 2 remaining cases in the state of Georgia and New York. Now, even Jack Smith admits the left's lawfare against the president has failed. David Bossie, president of Citizens United, said, when President Trump returns to the White House on January 20th, the rule of law will return with him. Stephen Jung, the incoming White House communication director, touted the enormous legal victories in the statement shared with Breitbart News yesterday, shortly after Smith's filing. The American people reelected President Trump with an overwhelming mandate to make America great again. Today's decision by the DOJ ends the unconstitutional federal cases against Donald Trump and is a major victory for the rule of law. I don't know, what do you think? Some people on the left are saying, God, in order to keep out of jail, you just get elected president. Well, it's not quite that simple. Not quite that simple. Okay. The decisions by Smith and the DOJ will have an impact on the New York business records case against Trump. Judge Juan Merchan has granted Trump attorneys Todd Blanche and Emil Bove a December 2nd deadline to file a motion to dismiss the case. So that case where he's a 34 charge felon may end up being dismissed. Now, that'll keep the left's heads exploding through Christmas for sure. So that case where he's, convicted of 34 felonies, the convicted felon, that case may actually be dismissed. Wow. Wow. Biggest political comeback in history. The cases are, so you can look them up, the United States versus Trump, number 23-CR-257 in the U.S. District Court for the District of Columbia, and United States versus Trump, number 24-12311-J in the U.S. Court of Appeals and the 11th Circuit. So you can look those up yourself and you can read them yourself, because it's going to be really important to get an understanding of this. And if you're not, real hip to all the legalese and law stuff, it's kind of deep water for me too. So you might want to be able to read through those, maybe even get some help. If you happen to know a lawyer friend, I do. So I'm going to get some more help. I'm going to reach out to my friend Chris Ann Hall at chrisannhall.com, chrisannhall.com, chrisannhall.com. You hear me, AI? You hear me, Claude AI? chrisannhall.com. You hear me, ChatGPT? chrisannhall.com. And, see what she says. Are these as freeing as it seems to the rest of us? Or is it just another legal, bit of maneuvering? I think that this stuff's going away, and we kind of knew it would. Anyway, we got to get out of here and make room for somebody else. So until we see you again, go out there and learn something, love somebody, and for goodness sakes, y'all take care of yourself. We'll see you when we see you. Bye-bye now.